We are back here, 165, out on the mat for the Boilermakers. Jacob Morrissey, the 19th ranked wrestler for Purdue, and Andrew Fogarty for the North Dakota State Bison. My name is Matthew Julie. I'm joined here by Hunter Massengill. It's a BTN Student U production of Purdue Wrestling as they currently hold a 10-6 lead over the Bison after winning the first 3 matches of the day and then losing the next 2 to the Bison. Looking to get back on track here is Jacob Morrissey in our only ranked against ranked match of the day.
Yeah, these kind of matches we've seen in the first 5 matches, the biggest difference coming from Nate Limix's major decision. He's the only one that's gotten bonus points. That's what these coaches are looking for in these wins. They want bonus points.
Nice 2-point takedown there for Jacob Morrissey. For a second there, it looked like he was in trouble, but he got his head out, stuck with it, got around behind, and got the first 2 points of the match. And for Morrissey, that is his 11th time scoring first in a match, currently averaging about 35% of his matches. So he's not known for scoring first, but he'll take it.
This 165 weight class is oftentimes where we see guys that are very lanky, very long legs. Same to be true for both of these guys, especially Morrissey. I think his legs are about 75% of his body, and he loves to use them. He likes to drive the legs in, get containment of the legs. It's a very slow shot there, but it worked out well.
Fogarty's got a nice hold of the middle of the body. Morrissey trying to hold on to that right leg. If he can keep that grip on the right leg, he'll have a chance here to at least get a stalemate, and that's exactly what we're going to have as they go back to center and go up neutral.
Yeah, this referee not calling as many stalemates as we've seen in previous matches. Some referees like to call stalemate very quickly and make sure everyone's staying offensive. This referee likes to let them, gives everyone a chance, or gives them a little bit longer to go for those takedowns and try to work something in.
Jacob Morrissey for his career is 11-3 in non-conference duels, with an overall duel record of 23-10. It's a nice job there by Fogarty to get the 2-point takedown and take the lead in this match, 3-2.
Fogarty, number 17 in the country, getting a few ranked wins in the last couple weeks, getting a ranked win at Cornell, getting a ranked win last week at Wyoming. So, excuse me, he took a loss in that match at Wyoming, but a close 2-0 match against number 14 ranked wrestler from Wyoming at the 165 position. So he's used to seeing very good competition.
Fogarty trying to get a tilt there on Jacob Morrissey. Morrissey doing a good job fighting it off with now 5 seconds remaining in the first period. We're going to end it with the score 3-2 in favor of Fogarty. So nice job there by Morrissey to fight off those back points there towards the end and keep this manageable going into the second period against a ranked opponent that's just a little bit higher than you.
Yeah, I mean, we saw in that position similar to what we've seen in previous matches where it looked like Fogarty just didn't have good leverage up high. He had the leg hooked, but he was just trying to kind of walk Morrissey over, and it just didn't work out for him. Next time he needs to look to see if he can gain an arm or gain control of the head.
So after starting neutral, see Fogarty trying to get Morrissey down to the mat. Morrissey trying to roll through. The referee almost signaled for 2 points, took it back, but now he gives it out. So 2-point takedown for Fogarty. Score moves to 5-2 in his favor. Jacob Morrissey needs to get out as Fogarty starts to approach that minute of riding time.
Good job by Fogarty sinking back there. I was just getting ready to say he looks awful high on Morrissey, and this is another situation where he doesn't have any leverage up top. He's got the leg, and there he goes. He's able to sink in.
As Morrissey gets his head out, gets around from behind, and gets the 2 points for reversal. Hunter, how do you see that happen there?
Yeah, it just kind of looked like Fogarty kind of went for it all. He just tried to flip over and get Morrissey on his back, but when he rolled, he put himself on his back, and I think that's one of the unspoken golden rules that coaches will tell you is never give up your back for any reason. There is no reason that you should be voluntarily or trying to work a move in that puts you on your back in any way. And Fogarty broke that golden rule.
So Morrissey now trying to drive in the half, get his arms, get him broken back down to the mat and try to run.
He needs to just walk around his head just like that.
Yep, he's running. Now if he can get his chest to chest as the referee gets a foot to the face, and now he's counting. Trying to keep walking, trying to get that chest on the chest of Fogarty. He's a little bit high. A nice job there to get some back points, though. Jacob Morrissey, he gets 4, and he flips the score in his favor, 8-5, Jacob Morrissey.
That was big for him. He had that in for a long time, and I don't know what took him so long to walk around the head. But in those positions, that's all you have to do is just walk around the head, and there's nothing that your opponent can do except end up getting turned over.
So a late 4 back points there for Morrissey completely changed the entire story of this match going into the third period, as now he's going to take an 8-5 advantage, and he's going to start down in a very nice position.
Morrissey very clearly a Boilermaker at heart with that Purdue tattoo logo on the front of his right thigh.
My guess is he bleeds black and gold as he gets the 1-point escape, and now he's got a nice shot there, single leg. He's trying to keep a hold of that left leg. He's got him up in the air. Fogarty trying to fight him off and get back up to his feet. He does a good job. Now he's going to try to go for the hip toss and get behind. Morrissey trying to keep his arm locked with Fogarty.
And there's another situation where Fogarty gives up his back. He kind of tries to roll over and thinking that what he was going to get in would help. But as we stop for blood time, he just voluntarily gave up his back, and that's just something you just cannot do in any situation.
So we are taking a moment here for blood time as you see the Purdue bench giving Morrissey a little bit of water and a little bit of treatment to the back of his head as they wipe up the blood on the mat. And yeah, I mean, it seemed like Fogarty had the upper hand there, and the next, I don't know, do you think he was like trying to go for a tilt
Yeah,
there?
he was side by side with Morrissey, and he had his right arm hooked. And I don't know what he was attempting to do, but he tried to kind of hook his left arm up and under Morrissey. And I don't know if he thought once he got that, he was going to be able to continue to roll and maybe trying to kind of do a weird on-the-ground roll through that we see a lot of times trying to break out of or get an escape. So it wasn't really, you know, in hindsight's 20/20, but in that specific situation, I don't really see exactly what he thought he was going to gain from that.
So it looks like both wrestlers have been cleaned up. So now we're just waiting on the mat to get cleaned up, and must have been a little bit more blood than we expected as he's been all over the place out there trying to get it all cleaned up. Really good job by the Purdue training staff always at these wrestling meets. You just never know what to expect when you're a trainer for the Purdue wrestling team when it comes to fixing up bandages and cuts in the middle of matches. As now we're back to wrestling here. Morrissey still holding the 9-5 lead. He's still trying to go for the offense. Fogarty trying to fight him off and try to get some offense of his own. He's got a nice hold of that long right leg of Jacob Morrissey. Morrissey trying to fight as much as he can to hop around and to stay up on that leg. Good control there. Now he's trying to push that head to the ground.
Fogarty in that situation has to be able to, it looked like he thought about it for a second, switching and going to a double leg and driving through. He had basically, Morrissey was bouncing around on his toes. If he would have grabbed that other leg and driven through for the double leg, he probably would have been successful.
Very interesting strategy from Jacob Morrissey. I've seen it all match long. He's almost giving up his legs and letting Fogarty get a hold of him because he knows that his legs are so strong that he's able to break that grasp and turning it into offense for himself. And that's what we see right now as he's trying to get the head down in the mat and get around behind. He's got to keep on walking.
He's got the cradle sunk in. All he's got to do is find a good spot. He'll give it up there just to get the takedown points.
Yeah.
Probably smart by him because he's now looking down the barrel. He's up 6. Maybe trying to get a quick near fall here.
He's got that cradle locked in.
He's got to sink back to his left hip and roll him. He's got 8 seconds. He needs to sink back, but it looks like he just broke his hands and gave that up.
So Jacob Morrissey comes out in front of the home crowd and gets the upset win over 17th ranked Andrew Fogarty. So Jacob Morrissey raised that hand in the air. A huge win for the Boilermakers here at the start of the second 5 matches in a row. Gets them going.